Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second individual talk for the mini online conference for bisexuality. And this time I will be talking about is social justice more important for bisexuals to strive for, or is social acceptance more important for bisexuals to strive for? Um, I'm of the mind that both social acceptance and social justice are equally important, not just to bisexual individuals, but to everybody under the LGBTQA plus community. Um, However, I think that bisexual people in general suffer more from um, not being socially accepted for who we are and how we identify. Not and we experience it from all angles, not just from heterosexual individuals. We also are discriminated against by other um, LG, some T, PQA plus community members. And there's also internalized biphobia because of the dual rejections that we receive. And social acceptance for bisexuals, um, to find partners is a part of it. Um, but also, social acceptance leads to more open and kind and understanding conversations than just conversations filled with assumptions and biases and sort of maybe previous soured experiences with bisexual individuals sort of clouding any interaction that one might have with us. Now, with the social justice part, bisexuals are particularly at a higher risk for mental illnesses, for partner abuse. Cis female bisexual individuals um, are at a greater risk for sexual violence being done against us. Cis male bisexual individuals are also, as well as non cis male identified bisexuals, are also at a higher risk for sexual violence or just general violence against their person. So, both social acceptance and social justice, I believe, are important for the bisexual community. But I think, in terms of where we should start, I think because there's such a bias against bisexuality and bisexual individuals, that social acceptance should come first, because bisexuals cover the spectrum. Some of us are monogamous, some of us are poly, some of us are under the asexual spectrum, some of us are African American, some of us are white, some of us are Asian, like some of us are Latino. There are so many variations. Some of us have one partner. Some of us have two or more partners. Some of us identify as sluts. Some of us are religious. Some of us are atheists, and with there are sort of preconceived biases that come when one says any of those things along with bisexual. And it's those stigmas that sort of bars bisexuals from moving about comfortably in queer spaces, where we're not sure if we're considered bi enough or if we're considered too bi. And so if we're not even comfortable at a basic level entering a queer space because of assumptions that will be that unfortunately will be made about us, then it's harder to be a social activist and not only advocate for bisexual rights and mental health and physical health matters, but for the greater queer community activism. That's important and that shouldn't be overlooked. And bisexuals are interested in advocating for greater queer community rights, because that affects us all, whether we're lesbian, whether we're gay, whether we're bisexual, whether we're under the trans family, whether we're queer, general LGBT rights affect all of us in all of us in the queer alphabet. So, but I personally believe social acceptance should come first so that we can feel more comfortable in our skins to have the courage and the drive and the initiative to fight for bigger bisexual social activism causes, as well as greater LGBTQA plus community concerns. So that's my spiel on that topic. Stay tuned for more individual talks and for more interviews to be uploaded here and to Patreon.